My child, I have heard the silent cries of your heart. The number 4444 is not an accident. It is my covenant, sealed with promises that will not fail. This is your confirmation that I am here, multiplying your strength and surrounding you with walls of unshakable hope. Divine stability in all directions. You have been walking on shifting ground, uncertain of where your next step will land. But today I tell you, your footing is secure. I have laid a foundation beneath you that cannot be shaken by storms, seasons, or the voices of doubt. Every corner of your life is being fortified by my hand. You are surrounded on all sides by my presence, my angels, and my unbreakable promises. The stability I bring is not a fleeting comfort. It is a fortress. Even when the winds rise against you, your house will stand because it is anchored in my truth. You will look back on this season and realize that what felt like delays were in fact reinforcements, building a structure that could hold the weight of the blessings I am bringing. No matter where you turn, north, south, east, or west, you will see my guidance. I am sealing every gap where fear could enter, closing every door that would lead to harm, and securing your path so that no weapon formed against you will prosper. This stability is not just for survival, it is for flourishing. My child, you are not being held together by luck or by chance. You are being held together by the Creator of the heavens and the earth. I have made your foundation so secure that even in the days ahead, when the world tries to shake your peace, you will stand tall. You will not only survive, you will thrive. For my stability is not just about keeping you from falling, but about enabling you to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Unshakable foundations of stability. You have seen seasons where everything felt uncertain, where it seemed as though the very ground beneath you was shifting. But hear me, beloved. I have not allowed you to stand on sand. I have been building a foundation for you, one brick at a time, one trial at a time, one breakthrough at a time. Every lesson you have learned, every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered in the night has been part of my construction process. What I am building in you will not collapse under pressure. In a world where others crumble under the weight of disappointment, I have anchored you in my unshakable truth. This stability is not only for your comfort, it is for your calling. You will be a pillar for others to lean on, a steady voice in the midst of chaos, because you have been made steady by me. The storms that once made you tremble will now reveal the strength you carry. The same winds that tried to knock you down will only prove how deeply rooted you are in my word. If these words are stirring something deep in your spirit, it's because God is confirming this blessing for you. Type "I receive 4444" in the comments to anchor it in faith. Multiplication of open doors. Where you have seen one way, I will show you many. Where you thought one opportunity had passed you by, I will open 4 in its place. My child, your life is not confined to a single path. I have planted countless roots for you to reach the destiny I have designed. You have been knocking on certain doors, unsure if they would open. But I say to you today, watch as doors you never even noticed swing wide with favor. The number 4 is a sign of my divine order, and when I bring 4444 into your life, it is my signature on multiple areas of breakthrough at once. You will see professional opportunities multiplying, personal relationships blossoming, financial avenues widening, and spiritual gates unlocking. These are not random events. They are orchestrations from my throne. What was once a single stream in your life will become a river, and that river will branch into many streams, feeding every area of your existence. Multiplication of fruitfulness. What you place in my hands, I multiply. And now, I am breathing upon the seeds you have sown. Seeds of kindness, seeds of persistence, seeds of obedience that you thought no one noticed. Heaven noticed. I have been watering those seeds in hidden places, and the time for your harvest has come. But not just any harvest. An overflowing, abundant, pressed down and running over harvest. I am not multiplying your life so you can simply have more. I am multiplying so you can impact more. Every gift I've given you will now find greater reach. Every effort you've made will now produce greater return. What felt small in your hands will become mighty in mine. Even your failures, when placed before me, will bear fruit you didn't think possible. For I redeem and restore all things. Beloved, do not underestimate what I can do with what you give me. I took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed thousands. I will take your offering of faith and feed multitudes through it. The blessing of 4,444 carries an anointing for multiplication that cannot be explained by logic. It will not make sense to the world, but it will testify of my glory. Watch as I cause your influence, resources, and opportunities to expand beyond your natural capacity. Pause for a moment and let this truth sink in. You are hearing this for a reason. Share this video so someone else receives their divine breakthrough too. Unwavering protection from the invisible. My angels have been dispatched long before you knew the dangers that lay ahead. You do not see the arrows that were aimed at you but never reached their target. You do not hear the whispers that were silenced before they could wound you. I have shielded you from the invisible battles you did not even know you were in. Even in the quiet moments when you felt alone, I was surrounding you. My hand was moving in boardrooms where your name was mentioned, in conversations you were not part of, in environments you have never stepped into. I have placed a divine perimeter around your life. The attacks that were meant to break you will turn into testimonies of my faithfulness. Those who watch your journey will not understand how you are still standing, but you will know. My protection has been your unseen armor, your covering, your shelter in the heat of battle. My child, I have placed you inside a fortress not built by human hands, but by the walls of my own spirit. No arrow of the enemy can pierce the shield I have wrapped around you. When you walk through days of uncertainty, when the whispers of doubt try to reach you, know this. I have already stationed my angels at every corner of your journey. Every hidden snare, every unseen danger, I have already dismantled before it could ever touch you. What you call coincidence is my careful orchestration, my way of ensuring you are never left exposed. This fortress is not meant to keep you locked away in fear, but to give you the freedom to move forward boldly. Because you know I am your defender, you can take steps into new territory without hesitation. You do not need to second-guess your decisions or shrink away from opportunities, for I have secured the ground you walk upon. My child, understand this. You are guarded not because you are weak, but because your calling is great. And anything that carries great destiny will always carry my protection. Even now, as you face the storms of life, I am reinforcing your walls with my strength. The winds may blow, but they will never break you. The attacks may come, but they will never prevail. When the voices of fear try to convince you that you are alone, remember the seal of my promise upon you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I have made you untouchable in the spirit, and the same hands that protect you are the same hands that will guide you to your promise. Heaven's message is rarely this clear. If your heart feels lighter right now, it's your sign to like this video and declare your faith out loud. Alignment with perfect timing. You have not missed your moment. I am aligning every second, every delay, every sudden acceleration to match the rhythm of your calling. What you thought was late is exactly on time in my divine calendar. The number 4444 is my reminder that I am the master of alignment. Every seed you have planted, every tear you have shed, every effort you have made, it is all converging now. Like the precision of the stars I set in the sky, I am aligning people, resources, and opportunities to meet you exactly when you are ready. You will see how even the detours were not wasted. They were the very roads that led you here. You will stop questioning the pace of your life and start marveling at the beauty of its design. Restoration beyond measure. The areas of your life that feel broken, empty, or lost will not only be restored, they will be multiplied. I am not returning you to where you were. I am lifting you far beyond it. This restoration is not a patchwork. It is a complete renewal. The friendships you thought were gone, the dreams you believed had expired, the confidence you thought you had lost, I am breathing new life into them. They will return stronger and richer in value than before. Where the enemy tried to rob you, I will return to you fourfold. You will not only recover what was taken, you will rise with a surplus. And that surplus will not just sustain you, it will overflow into the lives of those around you. If these words are igniting a deep knowing in your spirit, pause and type, I am ready for 4,444 blessings in the comments. Let your agreement be a seal of faith over this word. The rise of your inner strength. I am raising a version of you that even you have never met before. The strength I am building within you is not forged in ease but in the fire. And yet you will walk through flames without being burned. You have thought of yourself as fragile, but I see you as unbreakable. Every challenge you faced has been a training ground, shaping you for the weight of glory I am placing on your shoulders. Your resilience is becoming a testimony, not only to you, but to those who will draw courage from your journey. This is the season where you will surprise yourself. You will do things you once thought were impossible. You will look at the mountains ahead and know that they are stepping stones, not barriers, and every victory will whisper to you, it was God all along. Peace that silences every storm. I am sending a peace that will not make sense to the natural mind. It will quiet the storms around you and silence the storms within you. This peace is not the absence of challenges. It is the presence of my assurance. Even in the midst of uncertainty, you will feel anchored. The chaos will rage, but your heart will rest, because you will know that I have already written the ending, and it is good. You will become a carrier of this peace, bringing calm into rooms, comfort into conversations, and light into dark places. This is not just for you, It will flow through you to everyone connected to you. Beloved, 4,444 is not just a number. It is my personal reminder to you that I have not forgotten, I have not delayed, and I have not failed. You are about to witness stability, multiplication, protection, alignment, restoration, strength, and peace, each one wrapped in my unfailing love. My beloved, the number 4444 carries within it a fortress of stability, an unshakable foundation that no storm of life can destroy. In this season, I am surrounding your heart with a divine calm, ensuring that your emotions are no longer tossed around by fear, confusion, or doubt. Where you once felt vulnerable and fragile, I am now clothing you in the strength of my peace. This peace will not come from circumstances being perfect. It will come from knowing that I hold every detail of your life in the palm of my hand. Even when the ground feels unstable, your soul will find rest in the assurance that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. You have walked through seasons where your heart longed for safety, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. I have seen the moments when you built walls to protect yourself, yet still felt exposed to the weight of the world. Today, I tell you, you no longer need to rely on walls built by human strength, for I myself am your shield. The number 4444 signifies that I have stationed my angels around you, not only to guard your body, but to protect your mind and emotions. No word spoken against you will harm you. No betrayal will destroy you. No darkness will overtake the light I have placed inside you. My child, understand that this blessing is not temporary. It is a lasting covenant of stability. I am building in you the kind of inner strength that allows you to walk with confidence, even when the future is unknown. You will no longer wake up each morning wondering if you will make it through the day. Instead, you will rise with certainty, knowing that you are anchored in me. Your joy will not be stolen, your peace will not be shaken, and your hope will not be extinguished. The emotional stability I give you will ripple into every part of your life, your relationships, your work, your dreams, making you a steady light in an unsteady world. Don't just hear these words, activate them. Speak your blessing in the comments and let heaven witness your declaration. Breakthrough in long-delayed prayers. Beloved, the appearance of 4444 is my confirmation that the prayers you have whispered for years, those you thought I had forgotten, are now being answered in my perfect timing. I have heard every cry, every midnight tear, every word you prayed when you felt like no one was listening. While you were waiting, I was aligning circumstances, preparing hearts, and creating opportunities so that when the answer came, it would not just meet your need, it would exceed it beyond what you imagined. This season is not about if it will happen. It is about watching the doors swing open in ways you never expected. This is more than an answered prayer. It is a testimony to my faithfulness. I am not just answering the request. You will find that I am giving you something greater than you asked for. You prayed for provision, and I will give you abundance. You prayed for healing, and I will give you restoration. You prayed for guidance, and I will give you clarity and open roads. This breakthrough will leave you in awe, not because of its size alone, but because of the unmistakable way you will know it was me all along. If you receive these words, declare your faith by liking this video, subscribing for more divine messages, and sharing this with someone who needs to be reminded that God is still in control. Comment below I receive the 4444 covenant in my life. Amen.